Someone is warning you about a person whose name starts with M. This is not a coincidence. That person tried to block your financial blessing, but I have stepped in. I have surrounded your bank account, your health, and your destiny with divine protection. I will expose their name in just a few minutes, so don't walk away from this. Every arrow sent against you is being broken. Miracles are racing toward you, and you will see my hand working in your favor like never before. Comment 1111 if you trust my promise. I'm placing a shield around your money, your mind, and your family. You are about to witness a miracle so big that even your enemies will be silent. I'm releasing favor that will change your life forever. Listen to my voice with all your heart, for I am the Lord your God, the one who sees what others cannot see. My eyes are upon you, and nothing escapes my notice. You may have felt the sting of betrayal and disappointment when someone whose name begins with M tried to stand between you and the breakthrough you were destined for. But I tell you, my beloved, their schemes cannot outmatch my power. My love for you is unshakable, and my plan for your life is more powerful than every weapon formed against you. Right now, the heavens are open over your life. I have placed a hedge of protection around your finances, your health, and your future. Where fear once tried to enter, I am pouring out peace. Where loss and delay tried to stop you, I am planting victory. You are my chosen child, and nothing, not even hidden enemies, can remove the blessing I have set apart for you. If you believe that no one can stop what I have started, comment, I trust God. Let your faith speak for you. As you do, you are declaring with your own voice that you trust me, that you receive my protection, and that you believe this miracle is coming to your doorstep. Do not let the actions of one person become the story of your life. I am rewriting your story right now. Every time you thought a door was closed forever, I have been working behind the scenes to open a better one. What you lost will not compare to what I am about to give. What was blocked will now overflow. The pain that was caused by M will become the very proof that my power is real and active in your life. Remember what I did for Joseph when his brothers tried to destroy his destiny. They sold him out, but I raised him up in a foreign land and made him ruler. I took what was meant for evil and turned it into a blessing for not only Joseph, but for his entire family and nation. In the same way, I will take every attempt to block your progress and use it as the foundation for a testimony so great that everyone around you will know it was my hand alone. You do not need to worry about your finances, for I am the God who provides. I am releasing unexpected favor and increase into your life. And even when someone tries to tamper with your destiny, I am multiplying what was stolen 7 times over. Watch how your bank account shifts in the coming days. Watch how your resources stretch farther than you ever imagined. I am the one who multiplies the little and makes it more than enough. There will be a moment very soon when you will realize that I have been protecting you from losses you never even saw. The enemy's plans to bankrupt you, to attack your health, or to leave you stranded have all been stopped by my word. I sent angels to guard your path and to close doors the enemy thought he could open. You are safe in my hands. If you feel my protection around you, comment 1111. Every time you declare your trust in me, you invite even more of my power into your life. These are not empty words. I am responding to your faith right now. The more you trust, the more you will see what I can do. My child, do not doubt when the enemy tries to whisper fear or lies. I am silencing those voices. Just as I calmed the storm for my disciples, I am calming the storm in your mind and heart. My voice is stronger than the voice of fear, and my promises are everlasting. You are not alone. I am with you even in the valley, and my rod and staff comfort you. I want you to understand that the blessing I am about to pour into your life will not only change your situation, but it will also silence every critic and every enemy. They will see what I do for you and have no choice but to acknowledge my power. I am setting a table before you in the presence of those who opposed you. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will overflow. Let me remind you of my faithfulness. I am the same God who parted the Red Sea when my people were trapped. I am the same God who brought water from a rock, who sent manna from heaven, who healed the sick and raised the dead. My power has not changed. If I did it before, I will do it again for you. My promises are yes and amen for all who believe. Take a step of faith today and like this video if you believe that I am fighting for you. Sometimes the smallest act of faith moves mountains in the unseen realm. Let your action be a sign that you are standing with me, trusting that I have surrounded your destiny with unbreakable protection. The pain you feel right now will be replaced by laughter. The tears you have cried in secret will be turned into public joy. I am lifting the weight off your shoulders and sending supernatural strength into your heart. You may have felt weak, but now you will feel my power lifting you higher than you thought possible. If you receive this promise, comment 222. Each time you declare your faith, the gates of heaven open wider over your life. I am responding to your words, your hope, and your willingness to believe that nothing can stop me from blessing you. What if a 7-second brain ritual could really erase debt and flood your life with unstoppable wealth? A shocking CIA leak just uncovered a 7-second brain ritual that's helping regular people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple at-home method is turning financial struggles into dream lifestyles. Homes, cars, vacations. It's all becoming real, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My child, I see how the plans of others have tried to tangle your path and bring confusion. The enemy believed he could cut off your supply and surround your mind with worry. But I have stepped between you and every attack, even when it felt like your future was shrinking. I was growing a harvest for you in places you could not see. Every single thing the enemy used to delay you is being reversed right now by my authority. I want you to remember you are not overlooked and you are not forgotten. Your name is written in the palm of my hand, and every promise I have spoken over you will stand forever. No force, no person, no evil intent can pluck you out of my hand. Your blessings are secure, not because of anything you have done, but because of my great love and power to protect you from all harm. This is the moment to declare your trust in me openly. If you feel the weight of my presence and the assurance of my protection, comment 333. Let every word you write be a seed of faith planted in my garden. When you speak with trust, you invite my angels to move on your behalf. I am listening to your words and responding to the sound of your belief. Let your soul rest, knowing I am the God who sees behind every mask and into every motive. The person whose name begins with M may have moved in shadows, but nothing is hidden from my light. I'm exposing every false friend and removing every person who was never meant to be part of your next blessing. You will not have to fight for yourself. I am rising to defend you in the courts of heaven and before all your enemies. Look at the life of Daniel, my beloved servant. His enemies schemed to throw him into the lion's den, thinking he would be devoured and erased. Yet I was already in the den before Daniel arrived. I shut the mouths of the lions and caused his enemies to witness a miracle. In the same way, I am shutting the mouths of every lion sent to destroy you. Those who doubted you, who schemed against you, will have to watch as I lift you up and bless you in ways they never imagined possible. Do not worry about tomorrow. I am already there, making a way where there seems to be no way. I am sending divine helpers, surprise opportunities, and a flow of resources that cannot be blocked. Even the delays caused by others are being used as part of my plan to build a testimony that brings me glory and brings you joy. My timing is perfect, and every closed door is only preparing you for the one that is about to open. If you sense a shift coming in your life, if you feel hope rising up, comment, I trust God. Let these words be a banner over your life, a sign to heaven that you are standing in agreement with me. I am drawn to faith, and every declaration you make is like a key unlocking new doors of favor. Know this, my child, no curse spoken over you can stand against my blessing. I am the God who reverses every evil word and transforms it into a declaration of favor. The attempts to curse your finances are being turned into a river of unexpected provision. The attempts to trouble your health are turning into a story of healing and strength. Where shame tried to take root, Honor is blossoming in its place. In my word, I promise that all things work together for the good of those who love me and are called according to my purpose. Even the actions of M, intended to harm you, are now being used as fuel for your next miracle. You are not defined by your setbacks, but by the promise I have made to raise you above every obstacle. Let the story of Job remind you of what I can do. Though he lost so much at the hands of the enemy, I restored to him double for every loss. I restored his health, his wealth, and his joy. My power is not limited by what others take from you. In fact, I delight in surprising my children with restoration that goes beyond their imagination. Take this moment to breathe in my peace. The financial blessings you need are on their way, and nothing will stand in their path. Every trap set for you is being exposed and dismantled by my hand. The favor I am releasing will not only cover your needs, but it will overflow so you can be a blessing to others. I am positioning you as a lighthouse of my generosity and goodness. If you are ready to receive this overflowing favor, comment, "I believe." Let these words be your anchor in this season. As you write them, know that I am moving mountains and removing barriers, for you are my chosen, my beloved, and my protected one. Stand tall in my presence and let fear be replaced by boldness. I'm giving you the confidence to step into rooms you once thought were out of reach. I'm opening doors that were long shut. The testimony you will share will be a story of my unstoppable power and relentless love. The hand of M cannot undo what I have established for you. Hold fast to my promises. Let your heart be filled with expectation. The miracle I am about to release is greater than you have prayed for. Your enemies will be confounded, your friends will be amazed, and you, my precious child, will know without any doubt that it was I, the Lord, who made the impossible possible. Could this leaked brainwave trick from the CIA be the fastest path to luxury? Leaked CIA research just exposed a shocking brainwave ritual that's helping ordinary people attract insane amounts of money fast. A 7-second-at-home technique backed by 4 neuroscience labs is turning debt into dream homes, dream cars, and luxury vacations. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Now hear me, my beloved child. You are standing in the center of a turning point so profound that your entire life will shift. I am God, the same yesterday, today, and forever. There is nothing that escapes my vision. No enemy too hidden, no curse too strong, no scheme that can unravel my plan. The one whose name begins with M tried to turn others against you, but I have flipped the script. I am the one who takes what was meant for evil and bends it for your victory. The enemy set a trap, but I set a table. The pain you've endured has not been wasted. I have seen your silent tears. I have counted every sleepless night when you wondered how much longer the delay would last. I was with you when you felt abandoned, and I am still with you now as I move the pieces of your destiny into perfect alignment. Every time you were ignored, every time you felt misunderstood or forgotten, I was working behind the scenes to ensure you would rise above every storm. Nothing can stop my hand when I decide to bless you. If you are trusting me to turn your losses into laughter, comment, "Jesus is Lord." Let this be your public declaration, a sign that you are placing your full faith in my ability to redeem, restore, and reward you. Your voice of faith unlocks a chain reaction in the spiritual realm, causing angels to move, doors to open, and blessings to rain down. Remember the story of David. He was overlooked by everyone, even his own family, but I saw his heart. While others questioned his potential, I anointed him as king. The world may count you out, but I am counting you in. I have chosen you for a unique purpose. The very people who dismissed you will soon have to witness your elevation, for my favor surrounds you like a shield that no weapon can pierce. When you feel alone, recall the story of Esther. She faced a plot to destroy her people, orchestrated in darkness, but I placed her in the palace for such a time as this. With my wisdom and favor, she exposed the enemy's plans and saved a nation. In the same way, I am positioning you to expose every scheme and overturn every plan meant to stop your blessing. You will see with your own eyes the downfall of those who plotted against you. My child, I am the God who multiplies. Do not look at your circumstances through human eyes, for I am not limited by numbers or resources. I fed thousands with 5 loaves and 2 fish, and I can multiply what is in your hand today. Even if you have only a little, trust me with it. I will breathe on what you surrender and cause it to increase beyond anything you have seen before. If you are ready for a multiplication miracle, comment 555. As you speak, let it be a symbol of your expectation. My power is attracted to your hope. When you look to me as your source, I will make rivers flow in the desert and cause dry places to blossom with abundance. I have declared in my word that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The arrows that were aimed at your finances, your health, your dreams are being shattered right now. You may not see every battle, but I am fighting for you in places you cannot reach. I am setting up divine appointments and orchestrating breakthroughs that will leave you speechless. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead is alive in you, bringing resurrection power to every area the enemy tried to bury. Let your heart rest in this truth. You are surrounded not by trouble, not by chaos, but by my presence and my angels. Every plot is being reversed. Every closed door is about to swing open. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. Favor is tracking you down, and opportunities you thought were lost forever are finding their way back to you. If you feel the warmth of my love wrapping around you, let it strengthen your soul. There will be moments when you wonder if things will ever change, but I assure you, the turning point is here. The blessing I am sending will carry your family for generations. The restoration will be so thorough that even those who doubted you will have to confess, God did this. Stand tall and know that you are not defined by the betrayal of others, but by the faithfulness of your God. The rejection you experienced is only a setup for the acceptance and honor I am bringing. You will stand in places of influence. You will walk through doors of favor, and you will be a testimony that nothing can block the blessing of the Almighty. So let your spirit rejoice. You are under my unbreakable covenant. No power can snatch you from my hand. The attacks of M are turning into stories of triumph. What was once your greatest test will become your greatest testimony. The world will see what I do for those who trust me fully. Is it true that a 7-second ritual is making broke people rich overnight? This recently leaked CIA-funded study reveals a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your brain to attract cash like a magnet. Broke people are now living their dream life. Luxury homes, new cars, exotic vacations. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Listen closely, for I am pouring out wisdom and direction upon you. There are times when darkness grows bold, and the enemy thinks he can stop the children I love. The one whose name starts with M thought their influence could push you into a corner. But I have made you a pillar that cannot be moved. Their plans to block your resources have been scattered like dust in the wind. I have placed a wall of fire around your home, and nothing will pass through without my permission. You have been under attack not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. The weight you have felt is the proof of your calling. The pressure is not meant to crush you, but to reveal the diamond within. I have seen every sacrifice, every act of kindness, every secret prayer you whispered when you thought no one cared. I want you to know that I care. I have heard you, and I am acting on your behalf in ways you cannot yet see. If you believe your breakthrough is here, comment, I affirm. Your affirmation is a signal to heaven. It is not a ritual, but an act of trust. As you speak those words, you open yourself to a fresh wave of my favor. The delay is breaking. The opposition is dissolving. You will soon stand in awe of the doors I open and the blessings that pour in. There is power in patience, and you have waited well. I am about to reward your endurance with evidence. Others may look at your life and wonder how you keep standing, but you know it is not by your own strength. It is my spirit sustaining you. The reason the attacks did not break you is because I held you up, even when you felt like falling. Every hidden threat, every secret plot is exposed before me. I am your shield, your defender, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. Remember how I delivered Peter from prison. While his enemies slept, thinking victory was theirs. In the darkest hour, I sent my angel to break the chains and open the gates. My deliverance is never late. In the same way, I am opening invisible gates for you. The restrictions over your money, your health, and your future are being shattered. Where others tried to limit you, I'm about to launch you higher than you dreamed. If you sense the atmosphere changing, comment 1212. Every declaration builds a ladder of faith, reaching into my storehouse of miracles. Do not underestimate the power of your words spoken in faith. I respond to those who dare to believe even when they cannot see. The greatest miracles begin when you simply say, "Yes, Lord, I trust you." You are about to walk into a season where old debts are erased, not by luck, but by my design. People who tried to block your promotion will be witnesses to your elevation. The same person who tried to close doors for you will watch as I swing open gates that no man can shut. My word over your life is final. What I say, I perform. Let your confidence rest not in your connections or your own ability, but in me. When you trust me above all, you release the full measure of my blessing. I have turned storms into stepping stones and disappointments into divine appointments. You will see how even your setbacks were secretly setting you up for greater glory. My favor is not a temporary shelter. It is a fortress. The enemy thought you would crumble, but instead, you are shining brighter than ever. The plans made against you are now fueling your next testimony. This is not just a recovery. It is a restoration so complete that people will not recognize your life compared to where you started. If you feel the faith rising in your heart, comment 999. Let these numbers be a symbol of completion, the end of suffering, and the beginning of new grace. As you type, know that I am sealing this season of warfare with victory. Your prayers are being answered, and your obedience is being rewarded openly. There is nothing accidental about your journey. I have guided each step, even when the path was hidden in fog. The traps the enemy set for you have turned into testimonies of my deliverance. The tables are turning in your favor. Those who spoke against you will have no words when they see how I honor you in public. Remember, I am the God who makes streams in the desert and calls light out of darkness. The impossible is my specialty. Your future is not in the hands of M or anyone else. It is safe in my hands. My goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. Stay close to me and watch as I unfold blessings beyond your wildest imagination. Your season of struggle is closing, and the curtain is rising on your new beginning. I am faithful, I am present, and I am unstoppable in my love for you. Expect sudden miracles, unstoppable favor, and overwhelming peace. This is the day I have made just for you. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government doesn't want you to know about? What if one 7-second ritual could erase your debt and pull money toward you effortlessly? A leaked CIA study and 4 neuroscience labs confirm it's real. Struggling families are now living in their dream homes with zero stress, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a holy covering upon your life that no force on earth can penetrate. I want you to be confident in this. My protection is not just for today, but for every day ahead. There will be moments when others will question how you survived, how you kept going when everything seemed lost, but you will know it was I who carried you. When M tried to disrupt your journey, my hand became a shield, and my voice silenced every accusation against you. You are the reason I am moving mountains right now. I see the hidden battles, the unspoken fears, and the prayers you whispered in the darkness. I have not forgotten you for a single moment. My presence walks before you, clearing paths, removing obstacles, and preparing places of rest for your soul. When confusion tries to cloud your vision, I send clarity. When heaviness weighs on your heart, I breathe hope and new strength into your spirit. If you trust me as your guide through every storm, comment, "I love God." Each word you speak in faith is a building block for the future I have promised. Do not underestimate what I can do with your simple trust. When you declare your love for me, it shifts the atmosphere around you and draws my angels closer. Let your heart rest, for you are not alone. My spirit is surrounding you even now. There have been times when you felt your prayers went unanswered, but child, I am always working, even when you do not see the results immediately. My timing is perfect, and my miracles often arrive when all hope seems lost. Like Lazarus in the tomb, people may have counted you out, but I am the God who calls the dead back to life. I speak to dry places and bring rivers of blessing. I speak to closed doors and command them to open wide. Do not be surprised when those who try to block your blessing return with apologies or silent admiration. I'm putting honor on your name and favor on your life. You will walk into rooms you never thought possible. The chains that once held you are falling away. Even as M tried to diminish your light, I am causing you to shine brighter than ever. Your breakthrough will be undeniable, so clear that everyone will have to say, God's hand is upon you. If you sense a shift in your finances, in your home, in your health, comment 1010. These numbers will be a prophetic declaration, a reminder that I bring completeness, double portion, and new beginnings. As you declare, know that I am writing a new story for you, one filled with peace, provision, and purpose. I am pouring out blessings that you will not have room enough to contain. Look back at how I turned the Red Sea into a road for my people. I do not just make a way, I make a way where there is no way. When opposition rises, my miracles rise higher. When the enemy comes in like a flood, I raise a standard against him. You have been through fire, but you are coming out without even the smell of smoke, purified, renewed, and filled with my glory. Rest assured, every promise I have spoken over your life is sealed. No hand can tear it away. My word is stronger than the plans of men, and my spirit is greater than the voices of doubt. Where you see impossibility, I see the start of a testimony. The enemy's last attempt was his greatest mistake, for it pushed you into the center of my will and set you up for a miracle that cannot be hidden. If you feel my peace and believe my promise, comment, "I believe." Let faith fill your mouth and overflow in your actions. You are my beloved, chosen before the foundation of the world. No scheme, no accusation, no hidden enemy can ever remove you from the safety of my love. I am your defender, your provider, your ever-present help in every moment of need. There will be days ahead when it seems the old attacks are rising again. But do not fear, for this time they will have no power. What once threatened to shake you will now make you unshakable. I am anchoring you in my truth, teaching you to walk on water even when storms are raging around you. You will have wisdom beyond your years and courage that surprises even you. My child, this is the season where favor speaks louder than opposition. I'm granting you rest on every side, peace in the midst of chaos, and joy that overflows. The person who once tried to block your blessing will become a footnote in the story of your victory. All glory belongs to me, for I am the one who finishes every good work I begin. As you walk forward, remember that I am not just with you, I am for you. You will see the evidence of my presence in every area of your life. Watch as doors swing open, as hearts are softened, and as opportunities chase you down. I am God, and what I do next in your life will be unstoppable. Why is this 7-second CIA brain ritual spreading like wildfire? Leaked CIA documents just blew the lid off a secret brain ritual that unlocks instant money flow. This 7-second technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is changing lives fast. From massive debt to dream vacations, this is your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. My beloved, take heart, for you are not at the mercy of other people's choices. Though M plotted against you and tried to close doors meant for your blessing, I have overridden their decisions with my own authority. Every detour, every delay, and every disappointment has been carefully turned to your advantage. I see the details you miss. I know every motive behind every word spoken about you in secret places. I'm your judge, your redeemer, and the lifter of your head. When you could have chosen bitterness, you chose to forgive. When you could have walked away from your faith, you pressed in and clung to my promises. These decisions did not go unnoticed. I am rewarding you in the open for what you endured in private. The story of Joseph echoes through your life, betrayed by those closest to him, forgotten in the darkness, but raised up in power when the world least expected it. I am doing the same for you. If you trust my timing above your own, comment 777. Every number you write is a witness to your faith, a seed sown in hope. Let your words be a testimony to those around you, for soon they will see with their own eyes the harvest I am releasing on your behalf. You have wondered if the cycle of setbacks would ever end, but I tell you today, the cycle is breaking. The pattern of near misses, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, they are all coming to an end. I am stepping in with new strength, fresh vision, and divine strategy. The next steps you take will be guided by my spirit, and you will look back and see that not a single tear was wasted. Every loss will be answered by a greater gain. There is a reason the enemy fought you so hard. He knows the impact your breakthrough will have, not just for you, but for many who are watching. You are a sign and a wonder, a living proof of my faithfulness. I will use you to encourage others who feel forgotten, to show them that I am the God who finds, restores, and exalts those who are faithful in little and much. If you feel hope stirring in your spirit, comment, I affirm. Speak this with conviction, knowing that your words carry weight in the heavenly realm. I have commanded blessings to overtake you. Angels are dispatched to fight on your behalf. What you are about to see is not just restoration, but multiplication beyond measure. Remember the widow who gave her last coin. In the eyes of the world, it was insignificant, but in my eyes, it was priceless. What you have offered, your faith, your trust, your willingness to keep loving and serving, is precious to me. I am taking every act of obedience and multiplying it into a legacy of favor. You will never lack any good thing, for I am your source. As you move forward, watch as the very places you struggled in become the places of your greatest victory. The enemy may have tried to make you a spectacle of shame, but I am making you a spectacle of grace. People will look at your life and see a testimony that cannot be denied, evidence of my power and goodness. The story of your comeback will inspire faith in those who have given up hope. If you are ready to see your past pain transformed into purpose, comment, I trust God. Your trust is the key to unlock new dimensions of blessing. I am not finished with you. What I have started, I will complete with glory. Stay close to me and do not look to the left or right. The opinions of others cannot change my mind about you. I have set you apart for such a time as this. Like Esther, you will stand before kings and decision makers, and my favor will speak for you even when your voice cannot. I am opening doors that no one can shut, and I'm shutting doors that no one can open. Let peace flood your heart, knowing that I am in control. I'm orchestrating every detail, every relationship, every opportunity. The delays were not denials. They were setups for a bigger reveal of my glory in your life. You will soon see that what you thought was a setback was actually a launch pad for your next miracle. My child, do not fear the future. I am already there, preparing every step. The resources you need are coming. The answers you seek are on their way. Trust me and keep moving forward in faith. I'm about to showcase you as an example of my relentless love and unstoppable favor. Let this word settle deep in your heart. You are protected, you are chosen, and you are about to witness blessings that cannot be contained. Watch and see how I turn the plans of the enemy into testimonies of triumph. And let your faith be the song that leads you forward. Is the CIA really hiding a 7-second ritual that turns financial failure into fortune? A covert CIA discovery reveals a strange 7-second ritual that activates brain waves to attract money on autopilot. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this at-home trick is turning broke people into dream life owners. But this page may be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears from the internet forever. My child, lift your eyes above the noise. The world is filled with voices that doubt and people who judge, but my voice stands alone as your source of truth and comfort. There is no battle you face alone, no obstacle you must overcome by your own strength. I am standing beside you and fighting for you, even when you feel tired and misunderstood. The person whose name starts with M tried to plant seeds of discouragement, but I am uprooting every negative word and restoring your heart with courage. You have felt like your progress was delayed, as if doors kept closing no matter how hard you tried. Know this, every closed door was my protection, not your rejection. I saw the future, I saw what you could not, and I closed certain paths to save you from harm. In this moment, I am unlocking doors no one else can touch. The season of waiting is giving birth to a season of sudden breakthroughs and joyful surprises. If you know deep down that something big is about to happen for you, comment, Amen. Your Amen is not just a word but a spiritual agreement with my promises. When you type it, you invite my hand to move powerfully in your favor. You show the world that you're expecting miracles, not as a distant dream, but as a present reality. Let me remind you of Gideon, who felt too small for the task ahead, surrounded by enemies on every side. Yet I called him a mighty warrior because I saw what was inside him. In the same way, I call you strong, courageous, and favored. You will not lose this battle, for I am giving you wisdom and strategy to outsmart every enemy. Your victory is already written, and the people who doubted you will marvel at your transformation. It is time to lay down the heavy burdens of the past. I am healing wounds you have carried for years. I am mending relationships, bringing peace to your mind, and giving you a fresh perspective on every trial. My presence goes before you like a pillar of fire, lighting your path and scattering every shadow. You are safe in my arms, cherished beyond measure, and destined for greatness. If you feel the fire of faith burning brighter, comment, "I believe." Let it be a declaration that you expect me to do the impossible. Every time you speak faith, you draw the supernatural closer. This is not a season of defeat, but a season of divine reversal. The plans of M are crumbling, and the plans of heaven are advancing with unstoppable force. I'm the God who turns ashes into beauty and sorrow into dancing. What looked like a permanent loss is about to become your loudest praise. The blessings I pour out will be public, undeniable, and so abundant that even those who once stood against you will have to acknowledge my work. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your adversaries and fill your cup until it overflows. You will see financial doors open, not just for your needs, but so you can become a source of blessing for others. The days of lack and limitation are ending. The chains of poverty, sickness, and anxiety are being broken right now. Where you were once overlooked, you will now be celebrated. Where you felt alone, you will find yourself surrounded by love and support orchestrated by my divine hand. If you are ready to walk into a season of overflow, comment 222. Every letter and number is a key unlocking more of my presence and favor in your life. Trust me as you move forward. The light at the end of this tunnel is not the world's hope. It is my glory breaking through for you. Keep your eyes on me and do not be distracted by the noise around you. I am rewriting the script of your life. Every test will become a testimony, every trial a stepping stone. I am giving you back double for all your trouble, just as I did for Job. The old cycles are broken, and new chapters are opening, chapters filled with laughter, peace, and supernatural results. This is not the end. It is the beginning of everything you have prayed for and more. The favor you are about to experience is unstoppable, and the miracles coming your way will silence every critic. Stay anchored in my word, keep declaring your faith, and watch as I turn the impossible into reality for you. Could a hidden CIA ritual be the reason people are suddenly living in luxury? Hidden CIA research just surfaced, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that pulls in wealth like magic. It takes only 7 seconds, works from home, and is backed by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury now, but they don't want this out for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets deleted. Hear me now, my child. Your story is reaching a divine turning point. I have seen every moment you struggled to keep hope alive while the world doubted you. The person whose name begins with M may have moved quietly, but nothing is hidden from my sight. Every secret plan is being exposed. Every curse sent your way is being reversed. I have called you blessed, and no power in heaven or on earth can cancel my decree over your destiny. You are walking into a season where my favor will announce you before you even speak. The days when others tried to silence your gifts are over. I am giving you a new platform, a new authority, and a new voice. Where you once felt invisible, now you will shine with a light that cannot be hidden. The roadblocks that M tried to put in your way are being turned into stepping stones, building your testimony and elevating your influence. If you sense my presence moving ahead of you, comment, "I affirm." Let this be your declaration that you receive every word and trust my guidance. When you affirm my promises, you plant seeds of faith that will yield a mighty harvest. My word never returns empty. As you write, know that angels are marking your obedience and standing guard over your new beginnings. I'm restoring everything that was stolen: time, money, confidence, and joy. What you thought was lost forever is coming back, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am reuniting families, mending broken hearts, and renewing your purpose. Where shame once lived, honor will now dwell. You are being repositioned, not by your own efforts, but by my divine command. The world will see my favor upon you and stand in awe. Take comfort in the story of Ruth. Though she suffered loss and entered a land as a stranger, I guided her steps toward unimagined blessing. I connected her to people who would lift her, not limit her. I caused doors to open that no one could close. I am doing the same for you. What was unfamiliar will become your place of breakthrough. What seemed like an ending is only the beginning of my best for you. If you are believing for restoration, comment 1111. This is your moment to step forward boldly. Every time you confess faith, you align your life with heaven's agenda. Do not look at your circumstances. Look to me, the author and finisher of your faith. I am rewriting every line of your story with goodness and mercy. My promise to you is not empty. When I say I will protect you, I mean it with all the authority of heaven. The one who tried to block your financial blessing has failed. My armies are encamped around your house, your health, and your resources. I am silencing the voices that once caused you to doubt. My peace will guard your heart and mind beyond understanding. Where others are anxious, you will sleep in peace and rise in confidence. Do not let fear take root again. My spirit is driving out every anxiety, every sense of unworthiness. You are chosen for more than you can imagine. Your future is secure, not because of what you own, but because of who holds your life in his hands. I am sealing this new chapter with joy and clarity. The confusion of yesterday will give way to clear direction and steady progress. If you are ready to move from confusion to clarity, comment, "I trust God." This is not the season to quit. This is the season to expect miracles because I am not done yet. What I have spoken over your life is coming to pass, and it will be glorious. In Jesus' name, Amen.